Yo, I don't want to get too much into football because you know.
Let's talk about this. No. Lamar's a real nigga.
I'm gonna say one thing. I pray that he goes this whole year without being injured.
Do you believe in God?
Because he's risking it, bro.
He doesn't though.
I pray to the universe, bro.
I pray to the universe, nigga. Make it clear.
Nah, bro. I say God, but even
I want to make sure you're not praying to God that you don't believe it.
That's a universal word. That's a universal word, bro. You feel me? Higher power, universe, God. To me, it's all the same thing, bro. We just call it different things. But I'm just saying, he's betting on himself. The situation right now is he's the most talented player in the NFL. No doubt about it, right? But he does not have a contract extension yet.
And he also doesn't. His agent is his mom. It's him and his mom.
And they want,
and they have an agent.
And they want guaranteed amount. Like they're willing to give him the amount he's looking for, but it's not guaranteed. And with football contracts, they don't like to give guaranteed money because there's a lot of risk, especially with a mobile quarterback. And that's what they're going to try to use to, just
even though the
keep
majority,
away from the
the majority of quarterback injuries happen in the pocket. Lamar's never been injured outside the pocket. Quarterbacks get injured. Like, this doesn't happen. Like, mobile quarterbacks get injured. Like, barely any of them get, like, since what, RG3? And that nigga was in the pocket when that shit happened to him too.
Tight.
Cam Newton got beat up that one game, and that nigga never been the same since. And that happened, what? In the pocket.
Yeah, maybe. But all I'm saying is this. He's taking a risk because he hasn't signed a contract extension. He's balling out. He's having an early MVP favorite season. It's almost so disconnected. He don't know what's going on.
That nigga's slow.
I just imagining Lamar
I just hope
highlights.
that he could go the whole season without being injured so he can get that guaranteed bread. That's it.
And you know what that will do? Because we see what happens with the injury, like the risk that takes place with all these players. You see what happened to Tua the other day. You feel me? And the way that they're doing that nigga's grease. That shit's egregious.
I don't think he might not play football again,
That's what I'm saying. That shit's egregious.
That nigga's throwing up sets. Like, that nigga was done. Yo.
I heard the reason for that is like the brain lost connection with his
you
finger.
lose functionality for a second where it's like you're just a dead body, my nigga.
Did you see that shit, bro?
He's just throwing up sets.
I don't think you want
I'm pulling that up.
Said, my nigga, like, what the fuck? Like, that shit was bad.
Bro, and it's crazy because the week before he tripped up.
Both.
He tripped up like he got bad. He got concussed.
Shit was bad.
And they put him back the next week, bro. They don't give a fuck about these athletes,
Look at
bro.
this shit. So bad.
Look at this shit.
Trouble 0-2. Tua Tagovailoa, the catch. Penalty flag comes in, and Tua Tagovailoa was roughed at the end of the release. The pass rusher came on top of him there, and
because he hit his head on the ground. Look,
suffered some type of an injury on this play. We have Teddy Bridgewater in the game.
He shakes his
now.
head.
Tagovailoa
walking, he's shaking his head.
Getting up.
Trips up.
Weakening knees.
That's an awful.
Feel me? And that was last Sunday.
Mashed potatoes now, bro.
Mashed potatoes.
And then they took him out of the game, put him in the. This is what happened. They put him in the concussion protocol, and then they put the nigga back in the game that same game.
Really?
Right? In the same game, he finished the game. They won the game, but they put him back in the game that same game, right? Then 4 days later, and you know what they say about concussions, right? When you get a concussion within that first week, like if anything happens to your head again, like that might be it for you, nigga. You could die. 4 days later on Thursday Night Football, this is what happened to the nigga.
His ability to make adjustments at halftime. Tua roll.
Sorry, this is super unrelated. Shout out to Tua and all this. This is a horrible play. This nigga suck. I'm sorry. I don't fuck with this nigga. This nigga's horrible. But regardless of it, if he's good or bad, this should not be happening to niggas. Because as you can see, the running back at the top of the screen is wide open. That's his check down option. All he has to do is look over there and throw it to him.
Man.
I'm sorry. But also,
he's not lying.
Also, your defender is coming in from your right side. Don't run to your right.
Left.
With the
grain, and down he goes. Slung down in his own feet.
Look at his fingers, bro.
Josh Tupu.
He's like, oh my God.
I don't even want to laugh. Like, that's bad, bro. That's bad.
Why you saying that, bro?
Wobbly, the training staff.
Bro, that's a disgrace to the NFL, bro. Like, he's not a disgrace.
It's raps for him.
Here's what happened. Here's the thing. They put that nigga. They took him to the doctors, right? They took him to a medical facility.
Put him on a stretcher.
Hold on, you gotta see the replays. All the 7,000 fucking replays that they showed of this shit, bro. That shit's fucked up that they showed this shit so many times. Leave that up there.
Yo, you're
I don't want to watch that, bro.
You're a bad person, bro.
But they took the nigga to a medical facility, right? And then they checked for a concussion, whatever. And then they were like, all right, bet, whatever. They put that nigga on the plane. They had that nigga watching movies and shit while he was on the plane. And they were like, yeah, he's having a good time. He's smiling. Why they put him on a plane, bro?
No medical access, nothing.
God
forbid he has
the
a seizure
elevation
right
and
there.
all that shit. They put him on the plane, Now he's in Miami and they're like, oh, it's questionable whether he'll play. They still want to play the nigga.
That's crazy.
They still want to play him
for next week.
They still
Sunday,
he might. They lost this game, and I think that's what they're thinking. They're like, damn, we was 3-0 with that nigga.
I will say right
even
now,
with the concussion.
Find the fuck out of the Miami Dolphins if he plays tomorrow.
And this is the same, bro. To be honest with you, this shouldn't even be a question of whether or not this nigga should be playing the game.
Wait, what? If he played this past Thursday, he's not playing Sunday.
Not Sunday.
Bro?
I'm talking about the next week,
okay,
the next game,
yeah, okay.
not the next week, the next game. But I'm saying this nigga shouldn't even be an option. It shouldn't even be like one of those things where they're thinking about even if this nigga says I'm good to go, I'm straight. I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck on the bench. You're not playing.
No bullshit.
Nigga, you can barely walk. You're not good to play. What's up with this? Do you see how hard he got slammed? He hit his head right in the same spot. Nigga couldn't even move his arms. The last time I seen some shit like this, you remember what happened to Ryan Shazier? It was also against the Bengals. That's interesting. No bullshit. But when that shit happened to that nigga, it's like, yo, I see this shit happening. And I think what niggas really have to understand at the end of the day is that it's football. It's a sport. It's for entertainment. This shit's not worth your life.
Yeah.
Niggas' brain is mush.
You see that? It's not worth his life. It's not worth anyone's life. It's a sport. You feel me? Niggas getting paid a bunch of dollars. His contract is up at the end of the season as well. He's up for an extension as well. And that's probably why he's so adamant on playing, because he's playing really well, whatever. And whatever. But it's like sometimes you gotta save the players from themselves, and the team has to do a way better job of not even putting the players in that situation in the first place. Cause like you said, this shit happens to Lamar, nigga. I'm M&T Bank on dogs. If something like that happens to Lamar Jackson, bro, niggas gonna see niggas act out of character.
I'm praying for that man.
You know, nigga.
Even if he's fine in the next couple of weeks or so, we gotta wait the next couple of years just to make sure this nigga's actually straight. Oh shit! You feel me? Wow. We almost lost this nigga.
God gone, nigga.
Career ended quick, nigga.
If you have children and all that, would you let them play football?
Depends, bro. If they want to play, bro, they love the game.
I ain't letting them niggas play that. The only way they gonna love the game is if you introduce them to the game.
I'm gonna watch it though. I like football. I'll be watching that shit. You don't be watching it. That's the thing. If they watching it, like I want to play, like it's gonna be a decision. But I think for me, it's really just like I'm gonna let them know the risk that comes with it and be like, this is what could happen. I'm gonna show them the clips. I'm gonna show them Antonio Brown flashing people in the pool and all this weird shit.
At that age, to be like, okay,
I could.
so that
When I was younger, I could.
they might be like, that nigga lit.
Yeah, there was a video on TMZ of that nigga. He was in the pool sexually harassing this lady. It was like, I think it was like all in fun, whatever, but shit was weird. Nigga dick was out. Nigga's ass was out. That nigga be on some nut shit, bro. Can I be defending him? Can't defend everything. That nigga just be wilding, bro. AB, man.
Oh, what's the little song you got? Doom.
Facts. And you're like, put that shit on.
Put that shit on.
Put that shit on. Nigga took that shit off in the pool. That's bad. But all this to say, prayers up for Tua, man. Hopefully, you know what I mean, for players in general, because we see the risk that comes with it. Lamar's situation is even more significant because if he's able to do that shit, then that means that there can be guaranteed money for players in the NFL. And that would really mean a lot, especially when shit like this can happen any given Sunday. You feel me?
And that's why you need that guarantee, bro. Like, bro, this man might not play another snap if it gets bad enough. Like, and then what? Everything he's dedicated for years is gone. Now,
and his brain's fucked up at that point.
That's the thing. Like, you know, they're not gonna do shit for that nigga after.
At all.
That's a fact.
Feel me?